right, what's going on, Conscious Coach, your favorite breakdown commentator? Welcome to another riveting episode of the Consciouztv platform. Girl, we got some crazy, eye-scratching, hair-pulling bullshit to get into on today's live stream, as you guys can see from the headline. Before we get into it, please go ahead and run those likes all the way up. Thumbs up until it is absolutely stuck. Bully the hell out of the like feature. You guys have been doing so wonderful on the likes. I really cannot complain. Y'all have been showing all the way out, and you guys know I can't do this without you guys. We have been growing in subscribers because YouTube is pumping us out into the algorithm as a result of all of the engagement, all of the likes on the video. So whether you're part of the Replay Gang or you're active with me in real time or you are a Bush baby, please give your favorite content creator an old nasty piece of like. If you enjoy all the things that the King does, because the King been Kangin', baby. The King been bringing it. You guys also know you can donate to the platform at $Consciouztv. On Cash App and or paypal.me/ConsciouzTV, and that's conscious but with the Z on the end, just like it is here on the channel. All information is in the description box below, as well as on the ticker, which is scrolling at the bottom of the live stream from right to left in red and white. Also, make sure that you have your notification bell set to all so that you never miss a day or hour when the King is in fact kinging. And last but not least, please share the stream out to wherever it is you have digital community, whether that be your YouTube community wall, your Snapchat, your MySpace, the dark side of Twitter, Tumblr, or your personal OF. I don't really give a damn where you lay the link. Just let them whores know the real out live. And then calling with no further ado, let's go ahead and push on through.
I know a place where you can recharge your soul.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
And in the midst of brokenness, he gon' see your asshole.
Baby, that's Consciouztv.
You gon' heal, you gon' laugh and catch a little shade.
Ooh, girl.
Y'all know he be slaying, y'all better stop playing. Come hear what he's saying.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What is going on, you all? What is going on? Happy Saturday, y'all. I was sitting here minding my business and y'all's too. Shout out to Tracy, girl. And girl, I was not ready. Girl. You know what? For 2026, maybe I need to only be minding my damn business, okay? And not y'all's too, because every time I go and look, y'all in some shit. All right. Hey, Auntie Trish, my beautiful moderator, who says I did my YouTube 2025 year in review, and the #1 channel, of course, is the Cake. Period. And that need to be the case for all of you guys as well, baby. You got to keep your notifications on. You got to subscribe. You got to get into the Consciouztv universe, baby. This is an information hub. This is also apparently a safe space for all content creators when they caught up in their damn controversy, because everybody hits the link from Barnyard Wiggins to Neek at Night to T.S. Madison to Larry Reed to Storm in the Row. I mean, the list goes on and on and on and on and on and on, baby. You just never know what the hell is going to be happening in this multiverse. So make sure that you guys are subscribed and sharing. Happy Saturday. And I hope you guys are going to have a prosperous new year. Let me go ahead and speak to everybody before we get started. What's going on, Lisa? Hey, boo, seated and ready. What's going on, Best Eye? Hey, love. Hey, Romaning. Hey, boo. Hey, my truck driver. Hold on. I think you're the one who drive trucks, bro. Am I not mistaken? Let me know. Hey, boo. What's going on, Knee3 Dog? What's going on, Ave Grand Rising? Hey, Gigi. What's going on, Criminal Researcher? Hey, boo. Hey, Tam Tam. What's going on, Ian Gardner? Hey, T-Max. Yes, I did get your email, boo. Thank you so much. What's going on, Queen Keish? Hey, Tasha. What's going on, Camille? What's going on? Hey, Trey. Hey, baby father. Hey, it's Nene. Hey, boo. Yes, God. Catch that replay and catch it live. We got to be with the live, right? It's Nene. What in the retrograde? I told you guys, These end of the year retrogrades are explosive. We have seen that from Barnyard Wiggins filing restraining orders and potentially to be sued, and the Megan and Malargo trial, because we've been under a retrograde for the past 3 months. And this is when it just goes straight to hell during this retrograde. People always would wonder, especially in the celebrity commentator T sector, like, why do content creators get so crazy, and why does everything get so ballistic toward the end of the year, to the point that people think that the drama is manufactured? It's not. It's the result of spiritual laws. The retrograde brings it all up and out. And retrograde is so dualistic. On one hand, depending on the situation, retrograde will be like that angel on the right shoulder to you, okay? Blessing you, encouraging you, and elevating you. And then depending on the situation, retrograde can be the devil on that left shoulder, encouraging you to get that hoe, get that hoe, get that hoe, get back, get back, get back. And that's when all hell be busting loose, girl. It's proof that astrology is the truth. It's the tea. And there's nothing you or your biblications can do about it, baby. Okay? The spiritual laws are as objective as the laws of aerodynamic, the laws of the natural world, the laws of gravity. Telling you, retrograde is it, baby. And this retrograde has been explosive, girl. People have been getting that work. All hell been breaking loose. Things are being revealed. The underbelly, the things that are behind the curtain. I mean, this is the worst time to also have anything going on legally, because you're probably going to lose like Malagogram, or even more unfortunate, get caught up in some shit and have your black ass in jail, like Yousef, who we're going to get into, child, because it's a mess, y'all. What's going on, Sharon? Hey, Ray. What's going on, Bravo? Welcome to the chat, boo. So happy to have you here. What's going on, Keeney? What's going on, Elijah? Miss Jig said, I don't know that man in the thumbnail, and why it's Couture Bae. You're gonna find that out. Sit back and watch and shut up. Okay. Crazy. I supported that man when he dropped his seasonings. I'm disgusted about the charges. I understand innocent until proven guilty, but I'm cool. This is a mess, y'all. It's a mess. Hey, Elizabeth, what's going on? Old enough. Hey, Golden Doodle. I only know him from getting dragged by Spill It Boy. My God, today. Jesus Christ. Shout out to Spill It Boy. Man. What's going on? Hey, Medusa. Hey, Boo. Hey, Whitney. Happy Saturday. Hey, Tea Talk with Shay. I'm wondering how my boo, what's her channel name? Dancer. She's a dancer. She used to always hit my link. Her and Yousef were like this. What's my girl name? Gosh, her name is not, it's slipping me right now. She's a content creator too. She's been on our panels a lot throughout the years. I cannot think of her channel name. What's going on, Mary? Hey, y'all. Okay, so it's a lot of y'all in the building chat. Hey, everybody. Hey, Reed. Hey, y'all. Hey, everybody. All right, so let's get into the things. All right. So, unfortunately, girl, I was minding my business and minding y'all too. And the content creator video popped up on my home page. Okay. This would be one of Tasha K's lapdogs, Couture Bae, and she had Yousef name initially in the title of her video, as well as had him in the thumbnail, which is this video here. And it was titled initially something like Yousef, oh my God, or Yousef, something like that. For whatever reason now, she's gone back and retitled the video. So his name is not in it, but his thumbnail is still there, as you guys can see. But because his name was in there, I was like, okay, let me check this out, because, you know, Yousef and I are acquaintances. He's hit my panels also throughout the years. You know, we've communicated behind the scenes and checked up on each other. You know, he's asked me to share out this and to share out that. And you know, he's just been a fellow content creator that, you know, has been in support of the platform. And I've been in support of his platform. For those of you who don't know who Yousef is a content creator. He likes to classify himself as a Black revolutionary. He's very into like a lot of those kind of like pro-Black subject matters. He also gets into celebrity news. He also is a cook. So he has a cooking channel that I think is called Tea in the Teal Kitchen, Cooking with Yousef, I think. So he's a very multifaceted, multidimensional commentator and content creator, and he also produced a line of seasoning that he was selling and promoting. His good Judy, Couture Bae, I think he's had her in one of his commercials. I think she did a lot of promo for him. So when I had clicked onto her video, this was the first subject that she had got into, and thank God she did, because I didn't want to listen to anything else she had to say aside from what she had to say about Yousef. And she was saying that she has been on panels with him. They are good friends. She said that someone sent her some information, but she didn't want to play the information, but at the same time, still wanted to present the information. Basically, it sounded like, girl, this is my friend. I really want to get my click and my view, but I don't want to act like I want to get my click and my view off of my friend's situation, but I'm going to get my click and my view anyway and just pass the condemnation and shame of it all on to the person who sent me the information, because had they not sent me the information, I wouldn't be doing this. Girl, it was a mess. However, because I don't really know her like that, and because, you know, she didn't clock Tasha K's tea when Tasha K was sitting in her face telling all them damn lies, and she was sitting there co-signing and nodding, and her gap was wide open, girl, I said, you know, I can't trust this girl's tea. So I went and then jumped on my community wall, and I was like, look, I just heard that fellow content creator Yusuf Ratchet today, aka Tea in the Teal Kitchen with Yousef, is locked up and has been for months now. Is anyone able to verify that? I don't know what his government name is, etc. So if there's any information on that, please email me at consciouztv@gmail.com. What's crazy is I had just texted Yousef last week to check on him, and his phone was off. So I had noticed, because a lot of content creators been coming to my mind lately. Maybe that's retrograde. That's how I came to thought about why I haven't seen Love Jones and Storm in a row together in a long time. And that put me on the investigation that led to my findings last night. If you guys missed that video, please get into that live stream. And then the week before that, Yousef was another content creator that came to mind. I was like, I haven't seen Yousef out here in these streets. You know, he typically kind of like dog piles on his channels. He's content creating all day, every day on multiple channels from multiple damn angles, but I hadn't seen anything out of him. And I think his last live or last upload was about a month ago. So I had sent him a text and was asking him, you know, like, is he good? Everything all right? And I got one of those messages back that you get when like somebody's phone is disconnected. But I didn't really think much of it. I was just like, you know, he probably working. Maybe he got behind on bills. Maybe he focused on real life. So fast forward, Couture Bae's video jumped up today. And then I went and put out a community wall post to verify the information that she claimed she got as it relates to her claims that he had been locked up on some pretty terrible charges. So then that led to someone in my comment section, shout out to Jordan, saying Hollywood News with Diva Tomboyish RA made a post on her page with his name. So I went to that person's page and here it was. Hollywood News with Diva Tomboyish RA. Girl presented his damn Bibb County Jail mugshot, and he was booked literally one damn day, or at least I guess the site was updated one day before my damn birthday last month. And this person captioned the video, or captioned this post, second night in a row, I'm feeling so terrible to the point where it's heartbreaking. It's beginning to be too much. I need some air. Jesus Christ. So then I went and put that information into my Google, and unfortunately, girl, here it actually was. In the Bibb County inmate search engine. Now, Yousef is considered largely a beef sector content creator, even though he does a variety of content. But from what I understand, the beef sector claims him. So I just kind of learned that today. And apparently, according to Couture Bae, he's getting dragged in the beef sector. I'm not really sure about who, but you guys know every last single one of us has people that are for us and support us, and all of us have our fair share of haters. So according to Couture Bae, it seems like people who maybe have had smoke for Yousef in the past or have had negative run-ins and experiences with him are kind of salivating and celebrating this. So all that's taking place right now. So here's the information on Bibb County. Glenn Yusuf Dwayne, he was booked actually on the 10th of November of last month. So he's been sitting in jail for a month and 3 damn days. And my God, today, girl, the reasons for booking are enticing a child for indecent purposes. Now, I have never even seen a charge regarding a sexual offense articulated like this, so I didn't even know what the hell it meant, because I was just like, girl, you know, enticing a child for indecent purposes. The indecent purpose can be anything. It could be sending them on a drug run. It could be just having them do something that, you know, they're not old enough to be able to go and do. It could be having them. I was trying to give it every benefit of the doubt, girl. Like maybe, you know, he enticed a child in his care to kind of temporarily babysit another child while he left the house to go run and get some damn chicken or some broth, girl. Like, girl, I was trying to just make it make sense. I was just hoping, girl, that this enticing a child for indecent purposes was not what I did not want it to mean. And then kaboom. I put in, what in the hell is enticing a child for indecent purposes? And this is what Miss Googleations had to say. Enticing a child for indecent purposes is a serious criminal offense that typically involves luring, persuading, or taking a minor to any location with the intent to commit sexual abuse or other indecent acts. The actual sexual act does not need to occur for the crime of enticement to be committed. The intent and the action of moving the child are sufficient elements for the fucking charge. Key components generally include action of enticement. This can mean to solicit, lure, induce, persuade, tempt, or coax the child. The victim. The law specifies a child under a certain age, under 16 years of age in Georgia, where Yousef is, and Massachusetts, or under 14 in parts of Florida. So right now, we don't know what the exact age of this young person is, but whatever their age is, they're considered a minor, whatever that age is. Movement, asportation. The offender must move the child even slightly from one place to another. Example, into a vehicle, into a room, or into an outdoor space. Specific intent. The movement must be for the purpose of child molestation or sexual exploitation or performing other indecent or unlawful sexual acts. Like, oh, fuck God. Laws and penalties vary from jurisdiction, state, and federal levels, but convictions usually result in severe punishments, including long prison sentence, often 10 to 30 years, and mandatory lifetime ex-offender registration. Federal law also addresses the use of the internet or phone to entice a child. So he also doesn't have a bond, you guys. So I also looked up what are the reasons why someone may not have a bond. He's been in jail for a month and 3 days. He doesn't have a bond. And this is what Miss Googleations had to say. Someone might not have a bond amount, meaning they're held without release because a judge deems them a severe flight risk or danger to the community, often due to violent charges like murder, domestic violence, or criminal history, or they might be on an immigration hold, awaiting a higher court's review, or facing a temporary no bond status before a full hearing, all aimed at ensuring public safety in court appearances. Reasons for no bond are zero bond, severity of charges, serious felonies, especially violent crimes, or certain X offenses often lead to bond denial. So this would make sense why he has no bond, because of the nature of the charge that he has being of sexual offense, and then sexual offense against a minor at that. Flight risk, which is if a person has a history of fleeing, strong ties to leave the area, or significant financial resources, they might be deemed a flight risk. Danger to a community. A judge might believe the person poses a significant threat to public safety if released. Common in domestic violence or repeat violent offenses. Probation, parole violations. Violating probation terms can lead to a hold without bond. Immigration holds, high-profile cases. Sometimes judges keep people without bond to prevent public outcry or interference. So I don't know anything about Yousef's past. I don't know if he has a criminal arrest record. I don't know if he's had prior run-ins with the law, prior convictions. I don't know if he has pre-existing or if he has parole or whatever. I'm not sure of all of that. I haven't looked that far into his stuff. It goes on to say, pending review, initially bond might not be set at an arraignment because a higher court needs to review the case or the judge needs more information. Held without bond, the person remains in jail until their case is resolved or a higher court judge changes the decision. Not necessarily no bond forever. It's a temporary status. Bond might be set later, or the person could appeal the decision. Shout out to my baby mother, Jordana. Thank you so much, baby mother. And shout out to you and the baby and the wife, Jordana. Thank you, baby. I love you so much. Gosh. Tell baby mama I said hi. So Jordana is one of my baby fathers, y'all. Okay. And her story is really incredible. Well, Jordana's story and baby mama's story, aka wifey story, is really incredible because I had a spiritualist up here about 2 years ago, 3 years ago maybe, and the spiritualist was given live readings, and Jordana was one of the individuals who wanted a live reading, and that reading was that Jordana and wifey were going to conceive. And the spiritualist gave a date and time, gave like very specific information regarding them conceiving. And do you know that they conceived literally on said date, got pregnant, ultrasound, the whole nine. They had been trying, and this spiritualist said it was going to happen. They were going to have a breakthrough, and they were going to have a breakthrough at this particular time, and they have now been raising a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful human being. Incredible. So shout out to Jordana and the family. I love you, boo. So you guys, I look, when I saw this charge enticing a child, I just don't understand. I don't even, like, when I try to even think in my mind, like, okay, what if he didn't do this? What could have happened? Like, could somebody have lied on him? Could this be a setup? A child in this case could be considered 16. Did he use one of these dating apps and accidentally hooked up with, you know, someone that he didn't know was underage, and maybe their parents caught them? Because I know stuff like this has happened to people. Like, people go meet each other at the bar, and somebody got in the club or got in the bar with a fake ID, and this person is really a teenager, aka a fucking minor, and now their parents done, you know, found out the situation and done, you know, made them pressure. So I'm just like, I don't know what in the hell, how, because it says that enticing can mean that you didn't even act on it, but you were in preparation for it. Like, did an undercover cop set him up? Was there an undercover cop, you know, on one of these sites? And he, you know, and he got caught up in his, was he literally seeking out an actual experience with someone underage? And once again, you know, we don't know a lot about the details or about the age of this person, or we don't have a police report that describes what all this is. But whatever the hell it is, whatever the hell he's done, is gotten his black ass in jail, and he been there for a month and 3 damn days, and he has no bond as of right now because of these charges. Now, he is arrested, but he has not been convicted. So this means that Yousef will have an opportunity to fight for his life. He will have an opportunity to argue his innocence. So this is just the beginning of what more than likely is going to be a very long legal process, unless the evidence to support these claims are so overwhelming and so black and white that it's just going to force Yousef to plead guilty when trial starts, when, you know, his situation begins legally. And if that happens, this is going to be a pure shock and a pure mayhem in the B sector. You know, not only has he been over here and hit the channel, he's done panels with Voodoo Doll TV. He's done panels with Couture Bae. You know, he's made his rounds around social media. You know, he's hit Neek at Night's channel, you know, and live streams. So this is very discouraging and very scary shit here. I don't want to start saying too much since this is only an arrest and not a conviction. So obviously, I'm going to wait until more information is disseminated and we get more details and we get to hear from him in terms of his legal argument and his legal argument to these charges, and rather these charges will stick, because upon further investigation, these charges could be dropped, they could be dismissed, he could be exonerated. It's only an arrest. It's not, once again, a conviction. But you know, a lot of people are curious in terms of, like, girl, what in the hell led to this? What is this? What is this? Yeah, was it a Somebody had just said, even if it was a sting operation, it's still wrong. If he did what he did, it's just wrong, period. The question is, if he didn't do this, he's still cooked. Because y'all know how the internet is, baby. Once your name get assigned certain shit, and then with him being arrested for this isn't just like some raggedy bitch on the internet just calling him that for the hell of it, but he's gotten a legal charge and has been apprehended as a result of this charge. Like, even if Yousef is exonerated, even if this charge is dismissed, even if he walks free and he is not guilty, I think he's still at least socially cooked. Because for it to have escalated to the point of arrest, there are people who are not going to let him play that down at all, even if he is innocent. If he is guilty, I mean, he's where he's supposed to be. If he did what he did, he deserves that 10 to 30 that they're saying is the result of being convicted of this crime. And he will spend his life on the ex-offender registry if found guilty, just like Kenneth Petty and R. Kelly and Mystical and the rest of the freaks that are on those offender lists. I mean, if he done this, if he's guilty of this, I mean, he just fucked his life entirely up. And the crazy part about that is that Yousef is somebody who already goes through a lot to begin with. You know, he goes through a lot with his channel. He goes through a lot with his bills. You know, he's had multiple fundraisers to support, you know, just him getting his basic needs met. And now if he's found guilty of this, I mean, he's cooked. And you know, if they eventually set a bond for him and he gets to come home and all of that and gets to prepare to fight this thing out, he's probably already been convicted. I mean, he's already probably been evicted. His phone is already off. He's probably already kicked out of his apartment because he can't pay rent. He's not there to pay rent. So there's a whole shit show. There's an entire shit show. And for those of you who don't know who Yousef is, I will bring. Let me just show you guys who Yousef is. He's a content creator, a multifaceted content creator. He cooks, he cleans, he commentates, he roasts, he gag. Let me see, Yousef. This is insanity, you guys. I need everybody to thumbs up the video as well. Thumbs the hell out of the video. Let me go to his channel and show you guys him. For those of you who don't know who Yousef is. Yep, his last video was 2 months ago. It was 2 freaking months ago, y'all. I'm going to drop the link to it in case you guys want to come up and say something. All right, this is Yousef. Okay, so that's Consciouztv.
I'm gonna give him a number on these goddamn streets. I don't trust that nigga in no damn society. Shit.
And the irony of me pulling up this video is that he's commentating on P. Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein. My God, today. For me to be pulling up this video and he happens to be commentating on P. Diddy and Jeffrey Epstein. Girl, this is too much.
His children, even the gay one. and they all got careers and futures and lined up and trust funds, and the mom ain't got to work hard. She can get a nail done, do a home-based business, whatever she want to do. She can ride that dick any day. Ain't got to worry about catching herpes worms. He don't get no attention. But a sorry-ass nigga like this, y'all can't wait to go praise him.
I'm going to drop the link. There's too much going on, child. That's too much. Girl, I'm not... Next year's retrograde, next year's end of the year retrograde, bitch, I'm going to be in Hawaii, girl. Like, no technology, no nothing, bitch. Like, but I'm going to be off the grid for the last 3 months of 2026, baby. 2026 will not play in my face like this. Let me drop the link, and then I'm going to respond to some comments. If anybody want to come up, hit the link. Miss Mary says the way he used to advocate for women and children, right? That's what's so just so beyond the beyond. It's that Yousef once again considered himself to be an advocate and a black revolutionary, and was always hooting and hollering in support of women and black women particularly and children. And so to be in this situation is literally like backwards as hell. It's just backwards. It's just backwards as hell. Ugh. T-Mac says shame, shame, shame. This will be it will be with him. Even if he's innocent, unfortunately, it's going to be with him. I do not foresee him returning back to social media, even if he is exonerated, because Yousef knows that, like I know, that nobody gives a damn about the truth. So even if he is acquitted or these charges are dismissed, social media is going to be hell, baby. Social media is going to be hell. The way he used to advocate for women and children is scary. God was trying to tell him something. A foreshadowing. This is crazy. A lot of times people who are passionate things use that passion to actually hide the fact that they are the complete opposite of that. And see, that's a conversation that we can have, but it's a conversation that I'm not going to feel comfortable having until this turns into a conviction. Because right now it's just a arrest and it's just a charge. And I'll probably call and get some more information and see what's going on. But if he ends up convicted and being found guilty of this charge, then it's a few conversations that we gonna be able to rightfully so have as it relates to this madness. Giselle, I'm gagging right now. Everybody was hating on Angela, but she was telling the truth. Okay, I don't know. He's gonna have a scarlet letter. Yep, forever, forever, forever. Pets are strategic. Yes, they are. Right. And we don't want to get ahead of things. Yeah. So it's just he's been arrested. He's been charged with, what is the charge? He's been charged with enticing a child for indecent purposes, which is a sexual charge. He doesn't have a bond right now because of the nature of the charge, and a bond will more than likely be set later, and he'll be able to, plead his situation. He very well may plead guilty if the evidence is that overwhelming and that objective in this case, or, he may fight the charge because because maybe he is innocent. So I will obviously keep you guys updated on this. I just wanted to come through and give you guys the 1-2-1-2. Queen of Topic says crazy. I just read a similar story about this. Only it was a cop who's been on the force for 32 years. Good morning. Hey, boo. Hey, Jordan, as usual, you handle things responsibly. Yes, as responsibly as I can. Yeah. No bond because of the nature of the crime. Not right now. They're going to need more information or have to take this to a higher court in order to figuring out because of the nature of the crime. They a crime of this nature makes him a concern for public safety. So yeah, they put a fine tooth comb through your ass when it comes to certain charges. Hey, Deshaun.
Hey, how's it going?
Shocking. It's going shockingly.
Me too. Like, how the heck did that happen? I'm like, and he's the first one that be talking about these weirdos doing things to children, and also those white pigs that's doing things to children. So I don't understand how all that came to him. That is weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's a lot that's going on.
He also protects black women. He also mentioned black women, little girls getting through all this stuff. All of that on his thing. I'll be watching it. He don't say anything weird.
Yeah. And that's why so many people are shook right now, because it's like, you, not you, baby. Like you the person out here, you know, trying to defend the vulnerable and defend the minority and defend. So how are we here? It's a lot going on, Deshaun. It's a lot.
That is wild. And the thing is, even like I said, you're right. Even if he is innocent, that's going to stick with him for the rest of his life. And then they're going to use that against him, because that's what they're going to do.
Right. Exactly.
Because remember, it's a double-edged sword. See, when it comes to gender, when it comes to men and gay on top of that, that's it. That's it. It's always hard on the man, but you know, and even if you're innocent, they're still gonna blame you for it, because people just don't like you.
Yeah. Jordana, everybody is. I mean, like, this is just not, you know, it's like most time when people are found out when it comes to stuff like this, it's the people that you least expect, and nothing about Yousef gives what he's charged for, even though we know you can't see this on people. You know, like, if people are doing bad things, most people who are doing bad things are obviously doing them in secret. Nobody is really doing them out loud. So for him, he got his whole sector shook, and anybody who's had any type of association with him definitely is like, damn, like, so.
He be selling his spices. I be seeing him doing his chicken, his own spices and everything else. He be making all these the ads for his own brand so that they can sponsor him and support him and everything else. I be seeing that. Like, this is wild, man. This is absolutely wild. I'm like, and the thing is, did he personally meet the kid? Did he what was going on?
Right, like what, like how old is this minor? They can be anywhere from literally, you know, a prepubescent to a teenager. What are the circumstances? How did they even catch Yousef? Like, you know, they just all of the things. And obviously, like, with this being a legal case, that's probably going to play out, and we'll probably be getting some more information and details about what all this is and how this all came about and what exactly did they catch him exactly doing. But it's going to be a big chunk of this is going to be protected too, because it does involve a minor. So they seal up a lot of records and protect a lot of the information to protect the minor in these type of instances. So we still not gonna get a full picture, but maybe we'll get a fuller picture than what we got right now. So
because this is unfortunate. And the thing is, you know, now in these days and times, man, and then on top of that, you got, I mean, like, people of color, everything, like, you know, they would use that against people like him. Now, like I said, if he did do it, then look.
If he did it, he would be.
But I feel like this is kind of weird to me in my spirit because it's like I don't think he would do that unless he touched that boy, whoever in the wrong way, and the boy thought like you touched me in a sexual way and it wasn't that or whatever it is, or they were doing something and it just like that. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, people do lie. People do misinterpret something. I don't know whether it was a young person he was wrestling with, to your point, and maybe the young person felt like, felt the way about that. But this one right here says, so like, this is a particular charge for enticement, though. So, enticement says it involves luring, persuading, or taking a minor to any location with the intent to commit sexual abuse. So this means that whatever was going on in Yusuf's situation, it would have involved him like doing a lot of pre-gaming with this minor, more so than it just being a matter of him maybe wrestling with this person and them misinterpreting whatever. It seems like what they're saying with this charge is that there's a lot of coordinating on the perpetrator's part. And they must have had enough information and enough evidence, at least circumstantially, to arrest him based upon all of that. Because it also says that enticement is literally enticement. So you can be charged with enticement without even having to physically have even touched the other person. It's really a heavy focus on the perpetrator and all of the means they took to prematurely compromise the target. So this is wild as fuck.
Well, he's a pretty good whatever he is, if like because the thing is,
and most of them are most criminals are most criminals are charming. They have personality, like we do think that we can see stuff on people. Sometimes yes you can, but most of the time you can't. Most of the time people just like, they present like normal people. They present like everyday people. They present as teachers, adopted parents, social workers. They present as everyday folk. They could be the person serving you your burger or serving you your 5-star meal at a restaurant. They could be the person that's driving the school bus. They could be the person living right next damn door. They could be the person who you just came in to fix your plumbing. They could be the pastor.
Well, of course, the pastor.
They could be a member of the church. They can be from any walk of life. Like, it's not a look, it's not a certain style, it's not a certain sexuality, it's not a certain ethnicity, it's not nothing. It's not a certain gender, it's not a certain, it could be man, it could be woman, it could be black, it could be white, it could be from any occupational role, it could be anything. And that's what makes the world a bizarre place.
I gotta ask you a question, and I know this is gonna, but let me tell you, what if Yousef never talked about his trauma? And then all of that, whatever that was, if allegedly, if he did that to that boy, he put all his trauma to that boy.
And we don't even know if it's a boy. It could be a girl. It could be a female in this case. Like, we don't even know.
Yeah, or a girl, because, they got to protect their girls too.
Yeah, it's going to come out. I don't really want to speculate. I just want to wait until more information hits and speak from that place. And then when that information hits and when we get a conviction, then we can get into some things. If he gets acquitted, that's a conversation that we got to have as well, because people do get falsely charged. People do get lied on. People do get set up. And, we got to talk about the other side of it as well. So depending on where things head, we are going to have the conversation wherever it lands in this situation. I'll be keeping you guys updated. I got to get out of here, though.
All right,
boo. That was our Deshaun, you guys. Yusuf Ratchet today has been arrested. He's been in jail since November the 10th of last month. He's been there for a month and 3 days. He's been charged with enticing a child for indecent purposes. He has no bond as of yet. And yeah, I will be keeping you guys super updated. You guys leave me your thoughts in the comment section. Please thumbs up the video. If there is a actual legit victim in this case, light and love and healing to that victim. If Yousef is innocent, light and love to him, and may the force be with him. This is just a arrest. It's not a conviction. So, you know, time will tell whether the courts find Yousef guilty of the said charge or finds him innocent. You can tune in to the Consciouztv platform for all updates and for the continuity of it all. I will see you guys later. Peace.